Hello kids, welcome back to online classes. My name is Renuka Devi. I am from Upper Public School. I am handling social studies for grade 4. So children, in last class we have completed lesson number 8. The name of the lesson was Natural Resources of India. What do you mean by natural resources? Natural resources are those which we get from nature. Yes. Who provide us that all? Can you say? Yes. Earth provide us all the things that we need to live. Like for example, air, water, yes, and sunlight. Everything nature, earth provide us. So in natural resources, there are two types of resources. Which are those two types of resources? One is renewable resources and the other is non-renewable resources. Renewable resources is also known as inexhaustible resources. Yes, that replace continuously. For example, which are the renewable resources? The renewable resources are air, water, sunlight, forest, wind, plants and animals. These are the renewable resources. Yes, and air, water and sunlight, without that the human life cannot be survived. Yes. So, and air is used to breathe. Yes. And plants prepare the food. And sunlight, with the help of sunlight, the plants get photosynthesis, right? And without air, humans cannot live, right? And from forest we get raw materials, gum, wood and perfumes and many other medicines. Yes, we get many things from the forest. And other one is non-renewable resources. Other one is non-renewable resources or exhaustible resources. And exhaustible resources cannot be replaced, and it is formed, for example, it is fossil fuel. From fossil fuel we can get petrol and diesel. From fossil fuel we can get petrol and diesel. And how do we get it? With the for example, plants and animals, that remains of the plants and animals, we get the uh, uh, what? Fossil fuels. Okay, so students, one thing I would like to inform you all, that lesson number 9 and lesson number 10 will be explained later on. Lesson number 9 and lesson number 10 will be explained later on. So today we are going to study lesson number 11. Today we are going to study lesson number 11. The name of the lesson is Water Resources of India. The name of the lesson is Water Resources of India. As you all know that the 3/4 part of the earth, means 71% of the earth's surface is covered with water. 71% of the earth's surface is covered with water. Water is a natural resources and it is essential for survival of human beings need water to survive, plants, animals. Rain is the natural sources of the earth. We need water for cooking, drinking, bathing, farming and producing hydroelectric power. You can see in this picture, see here, only you can see the color green here. Here color green, ice and permanent snow cover. 39% of the water is covered with ice and permanent snow cover. And you can see here red color. This is underground resources soil, that is 30%, and usable fresh water. Now what we use for drinking, washing, for taking bath and all, we use water that is only 1%. You can see here yellow color, this 1% is fresh usable water. You can see here water is used for drinking, taking bath and hydroelectric power plant. This is hydroelectric power plant. Fresh water. Naturally occurring water on Earth's surface having low means less salt. 3% of the Earth's total water. Fresh water is a limited resources. Fresh water is a limited resources because humans can use it faster than the water cycle can replenish it. See, fresh water is very little. And how do we get it? Through rain. How do we get it? Through rain. Importance of water. Most of the water found on earth is not fit for drinking. Most of the water that is found on earth is not fit for drinking. Only about 3%. How much? Only about 3% of fresh water is found on earth. Rain is an important source of fresh water. Rain is the important sources of fresh water. We get rainfall for only 2 to 3 months. Only 2 to 3 months. We should save water. We should not waste water. We should not throw water unnecessarily. When you wash your hands, close the tap perfectly. Yes, and unnecessarily don't throw the water. When you're washing the hand, when you apply the soap and when you're washing your hand, so keep off the tap. When you finish applying the soap on your hand, then on the tap and wash your hand. While brushing, after finishing your brushing your teeth, on the tap and wash your mouth. When you start washing your brush, don't on the tap. Okay. These are some of the river systems. Water is used for agriculture. Water is used for agriculture. Here in this picture you can see water is used for agriculture and industries. Here you can see industries. Water is used for drinking. All living beings need water to drink. It might be animal, birds, human beings, plants, every whatever on the earth is there, we need water for drinking. And some animals live in water like fish, yes, and whale. These all live in water. Animals need plants also need water. Transportation system. Transportation system means we goods we send goods from one place to another, export the goods from one place to another through ship, boat. This transportation system is most popular in coastal region. Yes, coastal regions. Minerals extraction and food resources. To grow the crops also we need water. Recreation and tourism purpose also. Many people come to see waterfalls, right? And for tourism also water, for the recreation and tourism purpose also you can. Next slide is sources of India. There are two sources of water sources. Which are those? Natural sources and man-made water sources. Which are those? Natural sources of water are river, sea, ocean, right? And man-made are well, pond, bores. Now first we will study about natural resources. What do you mean by natural sources? What do you mean by natural sources? Natural sources are the sources that we get from nature. Natural sources are the sources that we get from nature and that help us in day-to-day life. That helps in day-to-day life. Rain is the most important. Rain is the most important natural sources of water. Which is the most important natural sources of water? Rain. Rain is the most important natural sources of water. So here are few examples of natural through which we get natural sources of water, through which we get water, that is ocean, river, sea, pond. Yes, through which these are the natural sources of water. And there are forms of water also. There are three forms of water, that is liquid, solid and gas. Liquid through lake, river, pond we get water, and solid is water vapor. Yes, liquid and solid is through which when it is very cold, water get ice. When we keep in freezer, that ice it will become, that is called as solid. Next is perennial rivers. We will study about perennial rivers. Perennial rivers are the rivers which flow down from the Himalayas. is a river. The alluvium deposit by the river makes the land fertile and suitable for agriculture. Water from the rivers are used for irrigation. Water from the rivers are used for irrigation. Alluvium means a silt or a clay that is left behind the river, that is known as alluvium. Glaciers are the sources of many important rivers like the Ganga, the Yamuna, the Indus and the Brahmaputra. These are the perennial rivers. The perennial that do not get dry. Yes. Here you can see Brahmaputra river. Yes. Here is Ganga, Yamuna. Brahmaputra originates from Tibet and Ganga from Gangotri, and Indus river. These and Indus river flow through three countries. We have learnt in last sem: India, Pakistan and China. Next is rain-fed rivers of India. Most of the rivers are seasonal rivers. They are rain-fed and dry during summer. River like Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Narmada and Tapti. These are the rivers. You can see here river Narmada, Tapti, Mahanadi, Krishna, Kaveri. These are the rivers which are rain-fed rivers, and these rivers get dry during summer. Lakes. Next we will study about lakes. Lakes are large in land bodies of fresh or salt water, good and providing a lot of benefit to human beings and animals. Slow moving or standing water bodies with good water resources and biodiversity, used as water sources for drinking, domestic utilization, irrigation and recreation. Next, natural lakes of India. Natural lakes of India are Chilka and Nainital Lake, Loktak Lake and Gobind Lake. These and Dal Lake. These are few lakes that are natural lakes of India. Next, moving on to ocean. Here you can see Arctic Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Pacific Ocean, yes, and Southern Ocean. So, Indian Ocean, the name Indian Ocean, the ocean, no other ocean is named a country name, but whereas Indian Ocean, only the one ocean that is named Indian country name is Indian Ocean. Ocean provide a lot of natural resources and benefit to the life and environment. Here you can see the ocean, Indian Ocean. This is Indian Ocean. Indian Ocean covers about 4% of the Earth's surface. Indian Ocean covers about 4% of the Earth's surface. The Indian Ocean is the third largest ocean. Indian Ocean is the third largest ocean in the world. It is next to the Pacific and Atlantic Ocean. It is next to the Pacific and Atlantic Ocean. Groundwater. This is also a natural sources of water. Rainwater that seeps into the ground. Rainwater that seeps into the ground is called groundwater. Farmers depend on rainwater for growing crops and irrigating their fields. For how, like example in field, for growing vegetables, fruits, we need more water. So what do farmers do when rain comes? They dig where they dig like a lake, one pond like they dig, and when rain comes, they store water in it, and even they with the help of the supply of bore water also, that is groundwater, wells also they use for irrigation. If rain is less, the production of crops also decrease. If rain is less, the production of the crop also decreases. So, children, in this class, what we have studied is, we have studied about water resources of India. Water sources of India, that in that what we have learnt, water resources are of two types. One is natural and another one is man-made. Today we have completed natural sources of water. Natural sources are, for example, lake, river, sea, ocean and groundwater. These are the natural sources of water. In next class, we will study about man-made sources of water. Till then, read the textbook as many times it is possible. And as I have informed before, again I am informing you all, lesson number 9 and 10 will be explained further later on. And so thank you. Have a nice day.